Reporting from the trail. I hate to say it, the conditions have gotten terrible out here. Every single one of us on the trail has the coronavirus. The villagers and townspeople, oh, that feels good. They do not want us. Every single road, they had pitchforks, machine guns, and they're forcing us off the trail. Conditions are horrendous out here. So if you're thinking of coming out here, don't. Stay home by all means. Believe all the crap you're reading on Facebook. Because like right now, I am suffering so bad in the shower getting rid of my stench that we're having a great time out here. Just letting you know, I'm grateful.
Hi, I'm grateful. I gotta keep my voice down because there's like 12 of us camped right over there, and that's another amazing story. Welcome to the Sunrise edition of the notorious Rebel Roberts, the Princess Bride story. Oh, my goodness, what has happened and transpired, and there's also a major road over there, so you'll hear cars. What has transpired since I made those videos coming off the aqueducts is just amazing. I believe I posted something about more magic just happening that night. 3 incidences of things just, boom, coming to us, neighbors being kind to us. It was truly an amazing night. And, there's 4 of us. We had a great evening, went to bed. And I wondered what's going to happen the next day. What could happen? Because we're in a small area. It's probably maybe 100 by 100, a little courtyard. And we're staying in there. It's literally fenced off. So the hikers were quarantined. So I go, what can happen in here? How can this adventure continue? So I thought I saw sun. Never mind. The next day starts. And first thing that happened was, it's very touching to me. I got I'm getting lots of messages from people. I love it. It just warms my heart that just me being positive and putting this out and having fun is touching so many people. And I got a message from a guy, there's a couple who said they were going to hike the trail. And they were, so inspired by me and, what I was saying. So they were going to do it. Then they get a message that they're not going to hike. And I believe they'd already quit their job. They already gave up their place. They then re-got a place. I think they re-got their job. And then yesterday morning, I get a message thanking me for, being positive and saying they're flying back out. They're doing the trail. And why it's emotional to me is they're not giving up on their dreams. I see myself and others, and I don't want to give up on my dream. And seeing other people doing this and seeing my words, it's touching. It gets me. And, I'm fighting through. The other thing is my ankle. I think it's healing. It's a little sore. It's swollen, so that was going on yesterday, and I wonder what am I going to do, and today is my final decision, if I'll stay here another day if I have to, but I'm going to tell Hot Rod he can go on forward, so who knows what's going to happen with that story. So, just this whole inspiration of this couple going for their goals, I'm going to go for it, wow, that was a big one for today. Then yesterday, where do we start? Good news. Well, we had an incident in camp yesterday, and after it happened, I kept going. This isn't trail magic yet. I kept positive. What happened was, yesterday, all of a sudden, people started coming in to the market, other hikers, and I guess my video I made had something to do with it. So we were coming in, we were setting up, we were getting tighter and tighter, and I was sitting in this metal chair, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to move it to the other side where I wanted to move to in the shade. I'm going to leave it because it might damage my tent. So I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, you hear this terrible sound, and it was everyone in the camp knew what it was because the camp went dead quiet. What had happened is a lady had picked up a chair, put it down, and ripped right through my $550 tent. It's all good. It really, really is. So what happened was the camp went dead quiet. I looked up to this lady, and of course, any of you can put yourself in her position. She looked horrified. I am so grateful that I've been through 8 years of spiritual training, because in a flash, we're going to take care of it. I pulled out my super tape. I went in and I fixed it. Someone else came with some other tape, fixed the other side. I got out of the tent. I was offered a lot of cannabis, and they kept saying, "Do you need more? Do you need more?" And honestly, I was okay. For something in me, it said, "Doug, just be at peace with this. Find the gratitude." And the tent, I fixed it, and actually going along with the rebel, grateful thing, it looks like a pirate, has a patch on it. So I'm looking for the good in it. And honestly, then, after many people came up to me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I told them, no, it's a test for me. This is my journey. This is my story. And I thought to myself, I want to see the reaction from this woman. And shortly after, it was about an hour or so. You could feel the tension in the camp. And I felt this was the only way it could be solved. She finally came up and said to me, "I'm sorry, what can I do?" And I said, "Buy me dinner." So with that, she and I started interacting. We went back, we sat down, we started talking. I explained to her how it's my thing. I didn't want her to feel bad. We're okay. A tree could have fallen on it, anything. So then we started talking about trail names, and all of a sudden somebody said torn tent and then ripped. And I go, flashed me and go, "No, your name needs to be ripped. And it has to be positive. Yes, we can play with, you ripped Grateful's tent, but it also can be, you're going to get your body ripped from this trail. You're going to get your body and your mind in an amazing shape." I wanted her to make sure that she left with something positive. And so with that, it ended with she and I. And if you go and watch my videos on the trail, and honestly, if you watch my videos on the trail, The Adventures of the Princess Bride, I want to meet women. I want to attract women, but I'm not doing nothing. It was just a simple, she and I had dinner, but I just couldn't help but sit there and go, my tent ripped, and I'm sitting here having a wonderful conversation with a woman at dinner. I am grateful. So here's my message. A long video. I'm cooped up in a small place with 12 people down here. I'm finding the positive. My expensive tent, it could have been disastrous. We fixed it. I had tape. I found positive in it. I found new friends. I'm just doing great. So if I can do this through this, and I'm in quarantine, it's a weird thing here, but we're all okay. There's no sniffles, we're all okay. Great people. But I'm saying, if I can find the positive in this, you can find the positive in anything. It's all about being grateful. So here, as the sun's coming up, I get to watch it. I'm going to turn on as I'm doing now. Here comes the sun. I wish you an absolutely amazing day. I am grateful.
I am grateful, and this is April 17th, and a couple days ago, when I was coming down here, I kept pointing down to the village, the hamlet, what was going to happen. And well, it seems that I'm laid up here. This is day 2 because of, can you see it? I don't know, that thing. Yeah, it's swollen. There's a muscle above the ankle that's it was pulled when I went over the snow area. So, what am I grateful for? Well, one, I'm grateful I got my ass down there, because as soon as I got my, down, it was like 30 plus miles. It took a couple days to get down. As soon as I get here, that's when everything starts swelling up. So that's when it's blowing out. So, I'm really grateful that I got to this place where I can camp out here in the backyard. Hikers are, coming through, and it's free. They got really good food. Maria, the cook, she bakes it. So I want to eat, but it's still cheaper than staying in a hotel. I'm not coming off the trail. I'm going to heal this thing up. I'm going to get it better. I'm going to get back hiking. Hot Rod, the guy I was hiking with, he took off. Don't blame him at all. I want to get back on the trail. Like, it's a beautiful day today. So the main thing is I'm not out. I'm just down, and I'm really grateful that I got a place here that I can just, hang out, recoup, get ready to get back on the trail. So that's it from here. Things are, things are going great. I'm enjoying, relaxing, being out here. No place I'd rather be. So with that, I'm grateful.
Hi, I'm grateful, and through the power of the trail, I've been almost healed. This is really cool. This is Saturday, April 18th. This is going on my third day here. I'm healing my leg, and last night I met this gentleman from, let's just say, a country, and he asked me if I had any anti-inflammatories for my leg, and I says, well, I got some ibuprofen, but yeah, those things. And he goes, oh, those are crap. And he goes, our country has these things. And he goes, they're anti-inflammatories that probably could work on a horse. So I took them with a lot of warnings from him. Don't take 2 of them. And this morning, my ankle, this swelling, it's just a very light swelling. Pain, it's not really there. It's just stiff. If I was stubborn, I could probably go out on the trail, but I'm not. I'm going to take one more day of healing to see how this goes. I'm just so grateful that I've turned the corner on this thing. You can see that it is really healing up. I'm grateful that I stayed here to heal it up. It's been a lesson of patience, just holding out here. Once again, I'm so grateful that the magic of the trail came through. So that's it for this edition. I'm going to go get some more coffee, more food here for Maria, and we'll be talking back to you later. I am grateful.
Hi, I'm grateful. What would you do if a van rolled up, the door opened up, and a guy with a cigarette said, get in, I'm going to take you for a ride in the desert? Well, I'm grateful, so I jumped in and had a great ride. This is, what day is this? Hair's kind of a mess. April 19th, and it's a Sunday, and I'm feeling really good. My leg, the swelling and everything seems to have gone down. I could have headed out yesterday or today, yet I says, okay, I'm just going to hold on one more day and give it some more rest. And so that's what I'm doing, and what a great place to do it. Still here at the Wee Market, on the edge of the desert. And one of the things I said when the other day was, I really want to discover America. See what it's all about. And I was looking at the land. These last few days have showed me also that America's the people. And the people I have met around here are just absolutely amazing. Down to there's this one RV I've been noticing, and it's a couple, and it's a lady, and she's taking care of her husband. And I'm presuming that they're on a very limited income, in a trailer out here in the desert. Yet, when you look a little closer, they have a white picket fence around their trailer. And she's always smiling, he's smiling, and I realize, they're living their own American dream. And we also had a wonderful, beautiful interaction where they, kind of helped us out a little bit. So, yeah, the people are amazing. The van. Yeah, that really happened. The owner of the place here at Weeville Market, he pulls up with his van and says, hey, get in, let's go for a drive in the desert. And I jump in and he goes, yeah, you've been sitting around here too long, thought I'd show you what the desert is. And we went driving that way, out into the mountains, and saw some amazing, he went right up next to the poppy fields. He was telling me about the history, of this land, different stuff. Like, I was thinking that these yellow flowers out here were just so pretty flowers, but they're an invasive species that's coming in and just taking over everything. And I wouldn't have learned all these things unless I jumped in a van with some stranger right here in the desert. And yeah, I've been down here. I think this is going to be night 5 I've been here. Yet, I don't know, the people I've met, what I've learned is just so rewarding. And it's just part of the Pacific Crest Trail adventure. Seeing America, learning what it's all about. So that's it. And I'm looking off at the poppy fields in the distance, and I also learned that this is an unusually abundant year for poppies because of all that snow that came down and froze the seeds and caused them to crack, and the area is just blooming. So some people can see the negative of the snow and all of the, even the virus. I'm seeing the beauty of the solitude out here, fewer people, better connections with people, and beauty springing everywhere. So I guess that's how you look at things. That's it for now. I will be back on the trail tomorrow, 420. I am grateful. It's grateful. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to save that for Timberline. So here it is, 420, April 20. I'm getting ready to go from Weeville Market. Yeah, it's finally, I've been here 5 nights, 6 days. And my ankle, that thing down there, it's feeling pretty good. Yeah, it's a little stiff, but I got to get out of here. I feel it's time's right. I've taken enough time to heal. I can't wait to get back on the trail. I've had so many amazing little adventures here. Met so many incredible people. I came down from up there, and I remember I was going, what's going to happen in the town, the village, the hamlet? And so many amazing things that's happened to me just in this little area. And that's something else I want to point out. Keep hearing about hikers going out and infecting the community. I was with many hikers, and what we did was we went into this little market here, we wore masks, and we stayed in this little area. You see the fence all around there? Turn off this phone call. We stayed within this little area here, and as far as quarantining ourselves, we were, quarantined away from everyone. So, yeah, we had an amazing time, met amazing people. I'm going to be heading back on the trail that way, and then up in the hills behind me, going south, which is going to be another adventure because most people are coming north. So it's a different hike. Yet I have a feeling something amazing is going to come out of it. The other thing is hardly any hikers out here. We had a group of, there was about 12 of us, then it went down to, first it was 4, then 12, then last night there was about 5, and then my friend who's up ahead said he's only seen 2 people, and he's a few days ahead. So life's interesting on the trail. I can't wait to get back out on it. I am grateful.